Long before settlers arrived on this continent, many indigenous nations agreed to the dish with one spoon law, a peaceful agreement to take care of the land, the creatures we share it with, and one another. In a spirit of truth and reconciliation, we acknowledge that the land we are meeting on this weekend is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabeg, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wyandot peoples. We further acknowledge the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people who still live on this land, but have been dispossessed of their territory and their dignity over the generations. We also commit to honoring the obligations of our ancestors by taking care of the land that we all share.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. My name is Avalanche, your convention chairperson and designated kaiju wrangler for the weekend. And I'd like to welcome you to Furnal Equinox 2025 Monsters in Toronto. We've had some big nasty stomping, oozing, and flying around since last night at least. And there are a lot more coming your way this weekend. Heck, maybe some of you were the monsters, huh? Yeah. If so, top of the morning to you. Pleasure to have you. All right, so to help us kick off the convention, I'm going to get right into it. I have a team of monsters in their own right. So please, right off the bat, I'm going to have you help me welcome our team of directors for Furnal Equinox. Come on up, y'all. Starting with me, once again, my name is Avalanche. I am the chairperson of the convention, assisted by Harvest. In addition to being chair, I am also the director of our creative teams, and this includes our art and publications team. They made our art assets, the signs, the con book, and more. And I also oversee our content management team. The latter handles our socials, our website, and more. I also oversee the convention safety team alongside my vice chair and fellow director, Chaos, whom I will introduce next.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. I'm Chaos. I'm the vice chair overseeing the convention safety alongside Avalanche. I'm also the infrastructure director, including IT for communications and internet, finance, managing our money, and continuity, equivalent to a quality assurance department. I'm assisted by my assistant director, Silas, who unfortunately isn't on the stage at the moment. In the role of operations director, we have Haven. They oversee operations, coordinate communication and supplies for our convention. Hotel and venue relations, which coordinates the team with the Weston Harbor Castle. Logistics, which transports convention assets to the hotel and maintains our storage locker throughout the year. Finally, they also maintain the accessibility team, who makes sure Furnal Equinox is accessible to more of our community. Next, we have Mune, our events director. They oversee panels and events, which coordinates all of our events for this upcoming weekend, including this very ceremony. The Gaming Lounge, which provides video, board, and other games for the convention around the clock. And our audio-visual team, bringing you this entire show right now. Next, we have our sales director, Spysat. He oversees registration, which gets you into the event quickly, smoothly. Our dealer's den, where you can find artists, merchants selling a wide variety of wares, and merchandising, who puts together our sponsor tier packages and runs the con store inside the den. Spysat is assisted by his assistant director, Syndicate. And finally, we have Twitchy, our Community Engagement Director. She oversees charity, which coordinates our fundraising efforts with our chosen charity, which will be introduced shortly. Our business outreach, which builds relationships with local businesses. Show your badge at Alexandros for a discount. Staffing, responsible for coordinating our volunteers and onboarding new staff members. And our guest of honor liaisons, who assist our VIPs and help create a more memorable experience. Twitchy is assisted by her assistant director, Loeen. And next, I would like to invite Twitchy to introduce our guest of honor for 2025.
Hey everyone. So the first guest I'd like to give you, sorry, I can read, I swear I can, I really can. Of course I would be the first one to get tongue-tied. The first guest I'd like you to give a warm welcome to joins us from sunny California. Part of the furry fandom for over 20 years, he's done work for companies in the animation and gaming industries, and of course lots of commission work. Known for their work with size, giant creatures, and dabbling in perspective work, I'd like everyone to please welcome Teaselbone.
Hi. It's so weird up here. It's just I figured they said if you're nervous, just picture everyone in their underwear. But from the lights here, I can't see any of you else, so you're safe. It's fine. So as I said, my name's Teaselbone. I've been in the fandom for probably, since 1998, at least. Forever, right? I'm just a small-time artist that ends up drawing a lot of big stuff and fits in very well with the con theme and everything. And I wanted to say thank you, everyone, for inviting me, and thank you very much. And this is my first time up in Canada. I've never been here, so. Everyone's been great. It's been a great area, and I just want to say thank you very much. And I have a panel on Saturday about 5:30. If anyone is interested in seeing how I draw stuff. So.
Yo, I love drawing stuff. Totally gonna be there.
Well, thank you very much for joining us this weekend, Teaselbone, and you can actually re-grab your seat, so you're good to go. We worked that in, just in case. Now, our next guest, hailing from Montreal, is a jeweler many of you may have met once, twice, or maybe more than a few times over the years. Often found in Effie's Dealer's Den, she has been a jeweler since 1998 and has become known for her geeky jewelry made of sterling silver, antique bronze, and stainless steel. Everyone, please welcome Stephanie of the Silver Dragon. Watch your step.
Hey folks, thank you for having me here. Thanks guys for not making me feel so insignificant. I've been part of the jewelry, working as a jeweler since '98. I went independent in 2010. Usually you'll see me at Comic-Cons, anime conventions. First one was in 2013 when I had a single table, and I'm like, let's see what people like about me. There's also an introduction to furry, because what is a fur? I have no clue what that is. Okay, they're cool. I'm fine with this.
I still don't know what they are.
Now, something I did specially this year is I designed a special pendant. If some of you have been in the unofficial Telegram chat, I made a special series of pendants for this convention. And they're going to be available in my booth for selling. And a couple of special people, including the GOH team, are getting their own pendants. Yes. There will also be, for the charity auction, a single silver pendant. There was only 3 made. This is going to be going up for the charity auction. Hoping to raise some amazing funds for the charity, and if you guys want to take a look at it, I'm wearing one. My assistant is wearing one.
I don't know if we can zoom in on that, AV. Can we zoom in on this beautiful piece of artwork here? This is beautiful.
Yeah.
Lovely. There should be one at the charity table too, so you can get a close-up look there.
I'm giving a panel at 2:30 on Saturday. Title of the panel is, so you want to go into this full time, the things you should know about before you start.
It's a lot to know.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us this weekend. You can go re-grab your seat as you are. Okay, so, as you're already off the stage, I'm saying this, well, you know.
One step ahead of you.
If you'd like to meet our guests of honor, make sure to check out their panels and stop by their tables in the dealer's den. And now one thing I know many of us take great pride in is our ability to help make a difference. Each year, through our auctions and various other initiatives, we fundraise to support a local charity. Last year, we introduced this group to our community, and this year, well, they couldn't wait to come back. So I am thrilled to welcome back Procyon Wildlife as our supported charity this year. Please welcome to the stage our wonderful representatives from Procyon.
I don't have a teleprompter, but I've got paper instead, which is just good, old-fashioned. So I'm Deborah, and this is Crystal. And thank you so much, Furnal Equinox, for once again choosing Procyon Wildlife as your charity of choice for the second year in a row. We are incredibly grateful for your continued support and so excited to be here for all of you once again. For those who may not know what we do, Procyon Wildlife is a volunteer-based, registered nonprofit charity dedicated to rescuing, rehabilitating, and releasing Ontario's injured, sick, and orphaned wildlife. Each year we care for hundreds of animals, from tiny, vulnerable babies to injured adults, giving them a second chance in life in the wild. Thanks to the funds raised at last year's event, we were able to purchase an incubator and 2 oxygenators, both of which have been life-saving for fragile babies that come through our doors. These specialized pieces of equipment help regulate temperature, humidity, and oxygen levels, ensuring that our most vulnerable patients get the critical care they need to survive. Thank you. Each year, we're hoping to raise even more to continue improving our facilities, and this year, we want to try to raise enough to get a separate medical care unit to care for the animals that rely on us. If you'd like to support our cause, please visit the auction tables at either den, and be sure to attend the live auction on Sunday. Every bid helps us save more lives and makes a difference for Ontario's wildlife. We'd love for you to stop by our booth and learn more about what we do and see how you can get involved. Also, we will be at the guest speakers panel in the Harbor C at 11:30 today for you to meet us, who you guys are supporting this year. Once again, a huge thank you to the Furnal Equinox for your generosity, your commitment to our cause. Your support means the world, not just to us, but to every wild animal that gets a second chance because of you. Thank you, and we look forward to meeting you all.
Thank you so much. We're thrilled to have you back this year. If you would like to help support the charity, please visit our auction tables in either den, and be sure to attend our live auction on Sunday.
All right, so one more time for the charity, our GOHs, and I'm now going to dismiss our director team. Thank you, everyone. I can pass it back. Joke's on you, now you're stuck with me. We got some awesome events in store for you this weekend. So how about some of them? You know, we've got our monster versus monster, our fursuit games, you know. We got our dance competition. We've got our masquerade. And then, now I may be a little bit biased here, our dance battle hosted by yours truly. Pas le choix de danser, which is crazy French, but in English it translates to, roughly, no choice but to dance. We spin a bottle, and the dancers battle it out to find out who reigns supreme and who the biggest monster is. A lot of fun. You should definitely check it out. Then there's a couple of my other personal favorites. There's the Macchiato Stares at You panel. Just go. Trust me. Yeah. It's Friday at 9, I think. Yeah? Yeah. Just do it. There's going to be a lot of them, I hear. Now, the legendary banana panel is no longer running. But Firo is back with Fishing 101. My interest is piqued. I don't know about yours. But that's at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Highly recommend. And from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday, right here in Frontenac, the muster for our famous Tour de Fur begins. Thank you once again to RK9er for hosting that. Our gaming lounge is back once again, around the clock, all weekend for all you gamers out there. So you want to play a game at 3 a.m., they got you. Check out Pier 4-5 on the convention level side. And if you have a moment free and anyone is up for a few songs on Rock Band, I will see you there. The charity auction is happening again, and this year we have a silent 18-plus auction that will be in the 18-plus den. Yes, the 18-plus den, which I will get to in short order. That's a real eyes emoji, if you catch my drift. The live auction is always a good time as well, and will be right here at 11 a.m. on Sunday. All proceeds will go to helping Procyon Wildlife and their cause. Show up for the cool items, show out to help support Procyon. So, sure, thank you. Great team throwing this all together. Couldn't do it without them. So Dealer's Den has had quite some big changes for this year. After the wonderful, fantastic, and definitely well-loved lines from Night Market last year did not quite go as planned. We've made a major adjustment. So now we will still have the Dealer's Den and the 18-plus Dealer's Den. So both of those are going to be located in Metro Ballroom. So you'll have the two, if anyone was here back in the olden days of like 2019-ish, we've got the Dealer's Den and the two to the right, and then the one on the left will be the 18-plus Dealer's Den. So it's all Metro. IDs will be checked at the door for the 18-plus den, so be sure to have identification for that, yeah? Okay. Operations will be operating in Pier 2 this year. There you can find not only operations, but our accessibility team is there, our volunteer coordinators, lost and found, and more. So if you have questions, they likely either have the answers already or they know how to find them, which helps. Also, if you want to lend a paw, we are always looking for volunteers as we grow and improve. So if you have some spare time this weekend, you want to help us out, stop up there in Pier 2 on the hotel side. New this year, we also have our Wall of Honor. And this allows you to commemorate friends, family, community members that we have lost. And you can find that in the hallway between Piers 7 and 8. So up if you go in the lounge, there's a little bit of a hallway kind of down there. It'll be down there. It's a bit of a quiet corner where you can have a moment to reflect on those that we're honoring. And now I would like to welcome up our hotel reps in the house, Ben and Sophia. If you could come on up to the stage just to say a few words, please. There you are. Yes.
Good morning.
Should be on.
Welcome to Furnal Equinox Convention 2025. And of course, our lovely, friendly furries. A warm welcome. Most of you all have stayed with us previously, so welcome back. And for the people who are staying for the first time, we equally welcome you back. So I'd just like to introduce the people who make things work in this hotel. Lance from the banqueting, BJ from housekeeping, and Sophia from restaurant and bars. So my name is Bin. I take care of the front office, and I hope we have made you feel comfortable and you will enjoy the next few days. So I was bestowed the honor of giving this speech on behalf of the hotel. I was asked to do that, and I jumped at it. Who can blame me? So pardon me, I had to write this down because I had to capture each word. So ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and most importantly, our vibrant, creative, and spirited furry family. On behalf of the entire team at the Westin Harbour Castle, it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you all what promises to be an unforgettable convention. From the moment you step through our doors, the energy, passion, and sense of camaraderie that you bring have already transformed this space into something truly special. A convention like this is more than just an event. It's a celebration of imagination, artistry, and the incredible bonds that unite this community. Here, you are free to express yourselves fully, to connect with kindred spirits, and to immerse yourself in a world where creativity knows no bounds. Whether this is your first convention or you're a seasoned veteran, you are part of something magical, and we are honored to host you. At Westin, we believe in fostering spaces where everyone feels welcome, valued, and celebrated. So throughout your time here, know that you are not just guests, you are family. Our team is here to ensure your experience is seamless, joyful, and filled with moments that will stay with you long after the final day. Our fervent desire is to ensure that you leave the hotel feeling better than when you arrived. And let us know how we fared when you get your surveys. So go forth, embrace the adventure, revel in the excitement, and most of all, have fun. May this convention be filled with laughter, new friendships, and memories that will last a lifetime. Welcome to your convention. Welcome home. Thank you.
Thank you, Ben and team. All right. We're still on time, I promise. I know we ran a little bit late, but I'm watching that clock, don't you worry. Got a few more big reminders for you, and then we'll start this weekend off. So, big reminders here. Costuming is not consent. That is the big one that we always want to talk about. We love our fursuiters, and they do try to accommodate photos. But, you know, the photos, the hugs, always ask first, and just be mindful of personal space and boundaries. If a suitor is giving you the neck thing, or a fursuiter is giving you the X thing, they probably need to be somewhere, so let them go. Also remember, many fursuits don't have great vision. We're talking like, can't see down here, can't see up here, can't see, you know. Friend of mine, Loeen, and some friends are going to be putting on your first convention panel a little bit later on. I believe it's today. That would make sense. It's Friday. You may want to check that out if you are new to fursuits and anything like that. So if you do need to get a fursuiter's attention for any reason, number one, go to that panel. You'll learn some things. But also make sure you are clearly in front of them and make yourself easy to spot. Be careful, too, with things that make loud noises in general con space. Just try to be respectful of your fellow attendees, service animals, hotel staff, and other hotel guests. Not everybody may appreciate that. Ontario law also states no smoking inside or within 10 meters of the hotel, including rooms and balconies. This includes vaping, tobacco, cannabis. So all you monsters with the fire breath, the dragons, and so on, please take note. And y'all know 621, right? Yeah. So we start with 6 showers a day. Kidding. It's 6 hours of sleep per day, 2 meals, 1 shower per day. Wanting to, yeah. So just take note of that. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, the Axe spray is not a shower either. It don't count. Don't be doing that. Another note, wanting to help, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, helps us out a lot. Just for this event alone, I've got the whole AV team at the back table that you can't see because it's dark, but they're there. They're running sound, they're running video, they're running more. I got my stage manager back there. Shout out to Purple, and thank you so much, guys. Back there with the hard job of readying the hook if I talk too long and making sure that I know what to say. And an important thing to remember is the people running this show are not just a faceless brand. We're your friends. We're your friends' friends. We're volunteers who stay up late after work to do more work without pay to make this convention rock. So please just keep that in mind throughout the weekend. We're here for you to help you have a fantastic time. So please be sure to thank the team for all the hard work they are doing this year. And shout out to all the staff. Thank you so much for all that you do. Now, if you are interested in volunteering or you see something that you want to try to make happen in a volunteer capacity, stop by. We always do need assistance to get stuff going behind the scenes. Separate thanks also to our accessibility team. We once again have our sensory rooms available should you need more time away from the bustle of the convention. So we have one located down here around the corner there in the Wellington room on the convention center side, one up in Pier 6 on the convention level of the hotel, and then down in Dockside 8, which is in the underbelly of the hotel lobby. You can get there via the North Tower elevators or the stairs on the south side. We've got a lot of new signage posted throughout the con space to help you navigate. Once again, have the gender-neutral washrooms located and marked throughout the con space for your convenience. We also encourage everyone to practice good claw and or tentacle and or hand hygiene. You can find stations located around the convention center for hand sanitization or in the washrooms, obviously. Elevators. Yeah, well, I can say that last year we had a bit of a different team working on the elevators kind of last minute, and we did realize there were a lot of issues. As such, for this year, we do have our own safety team, Odin. They are our hired security folks. You may have seen them a little bit at the dance and such. Posted at the elevators trying to deal with the line management. So we are continually working with them to try and improve that. Hotel is, of course, working with us at peak times to make sure your trip from con space up to the hotel is as swift and as smooth as we can possibly make it. Correcting some mistakes from last year, our teams will also be sure to ensure those with accessibility stickers and full suits get priority for those elevators. Elevators will only be loadable for the main bulk of attendees in the main lobby level and won't be allowed on the convention or lower levels for ease of access outside of the full suiters or the accessibility. Please be kind and respectful to your fellow attendees. Remember to give the priority to the fursuiters and the folks with accessibility needs. Next one, and this is also important because remember I'm the creative director that deals with the creative things. Media badges. So if you see someone taking pictures or video or whatever and you see a purple media badge, those are our volunteer photographer team. They let us know they were going to walk around and take a bunch of photos, and you see all that beautiful promotional photography we have on our socials, that's them. They may be going backstage to take photos before and during big events. So they'll be around. They have the little pass marked. If you see an orange badge, These are folks who are not with us, but reached out to us beforehand and maybe filming at the con, taking some pictures. They're independent of Furnal Equinox, but we gave them the okay. You can go ahead and talk to them if they got some questions for you because we vetted them. If they do not have a pass and they start asking you questions and they want to get you on film, do not respond. Do not respond and let a staffer know, because that should not be happening. And with that, fellow monsters, 2025 Furnal Equinox Monsters in Toronto. Let it commence. Rawr. Now go have some fun.